Welcome to Foundations TV, everybody. We are here today in the studio with Bhavna. Those of you who've ever come in contact with Bhavna know that soul healer and Bhavna are kind of synonymous. That's how we know you, Bhavna. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Gary.
It's great to have you here today.
I'm pleased and I'm very grateful for being here with you today.
So, Bhavna, I kind of stole the words and just put them out there, soul healer. But people who don't know you, tell us more about the soul healer concept.
So it is very unique because what I do, the kind of healing I do is going down to your soul level. And I realize that as and when I've been doing healing to people, when it goes to the core of who you are, not just, to your body, it actually shifts. For example, I'll tell you, I had helped somebody who had a medical issue and they were trying to do medically treatments, and they tried everything and did not help them. And then they came to me for the healing, and in just one sitting, as I went down into their soul and saw what was wrong, and I did a clearing on that, it shifted within the half an hour during the session. There was a big, huge clearing, and that person got better.
And the person was able to feel it right away?
Exactly, immediately.
Wow.
And then you can start to see the shifts along with that. I also call and take pride in doing relationship healings. So if people are having problems in their life, or they are stuck in a pattern with their partners, or they're having issues with their families, so when they come to me and I can go and do this healing at the soul level, it shifts to who they are, and it shifts their relationship with their partner, and that pattern is stopped and disconnected.
So is this something about the energy within a person?
Yes, it is a person. So it would say, I would give it an example as a computer comes with, in like a processor and everything, inbuilt system, right?
Yeah.
So if some hardware problem is there, then you take it to the technician to clear that. And they would rewrite the program and then do that. So it is similar to that. So we all come in here with the inbuilt programming. And so if there is some kind of a problem in your life, that inbuilt programming needs to shift. And that needs to be rewired and rechanged. And that new program has to be written. And that's what I do. So that's what I call myself, the soul healer, which is also, you could call it the soul technician.
So, something about golden light is golden light goddess, right? So that's what people call you.
That's right.
So tell us more about that. How long ago did you discover that within yourselves, and what was the process like?
So I became the golden light in 2012, okay? And it has been a journey. I was shown a vision in 2008, actually 10 years now, by God, when I went into a meditative state, that what my purpose is, what I have to create here, that I have to create a big, huge holistic center and have people there who would be able to help heal people. And it'll be a sacred space. That's how I differentiate myself and my space right now in Shrewsbury in Massachusetts, which is unique and different. When people just walk in there, they can feel the energy, and they feel just sitting there or waiting for their time to go into the room with any of the practitioner, they start to feel calmer. So I have people coming in, walking in and just sitting there, even if they don't have a session, because they start to feel the energy and they start to feel calmer. So if they have chaos going on in their life, they would just come in to just sit, to unwind, right? So in that process, while I was doing what he asked me to do, I also became the golden light, which I was told I'm the oldest living soul in the entire universe. And it's all my blessings, and it actually helps people to bring in love and peace within themselves. So that's what it is all about. And I nurture a person. I take care of them. and I heal them to their core level, so which is what the goddess does. And that's
so
why
beautiful.
the
That is
goddess.
so beautiful. So it seems to me like you've found a purpose of your life. You've been given a purpose of your life.
Exactly.
And you've been given a vision to follow. So where is this leading to?
Yes, I've been given. I did not choose it, but I guess I did, and I came with that vision. I was shown the vision and my purpose of what I have to do and the healings I have to do, which was like a 180-degree turn from my professional degree, which I have, which is MBA in banking and finance, and shifting from that to doing the healing work. Entirely.
That's quite a turn. That is 180.
It's a 180 turn, and even in the
True.
mindset where you know I
Yes.
was like the right mind,
Right.
the right brain,
about
logical,
numbers
all the
and all.
number exactly,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
practical, and now I'm doing the healing work and believing in the divine, and you know I live my life with that
Right.
every single moment, and with that faith, strong faith of the creator, the divine, that okay, whatever you tell me, God, I will do that.
Right.
You know,
right,
so the
right.
next phase is moving forward, next step moving forward to create it at a bigger level, and also creating a foundation to help women and children. My biggest one thing I feel right now is feeding them a nutritious meal, giving them the basics. A lot of companies, a lot of nonprofits are doing, but there's still so many people, so many beings here in, so many children who, even though they are getting that, they're not receiving the healing as well. So my heart goes out when I see somebody traumatic, living in a shelter, homeless, and had a situation like when I went to see somebody and I felt they lived a wonderful life, and because of the crash of the economy they lost their home and are on streets and don't have a place to live because had to give up, could not afford to pay the mortgage, lost their house, so on the streets and living in a shelter, and suddenly from having everything to not having anything. And then I went to India and I saw some older people who had everything again lost, because it's all the numbers game.
Yeah.
So I always say it's like, you don't be proud of where you are, just be happy and feel blessed and grateful with what you have in life, because things can change anytime in your life, and what you're left is who you are from within, and that's what takes you moving forward. But if you're not ready to go through with that, then it's a traumatic experience for a person. So I would love to assist them in healing that traumatic experience, so not just giving that nutritious meal, but to fill that meal with the love and the power to heal themselves while they ate that.
Bhavna, you've been doing this for many years now, and honestly, I've never seen you being in the community. I've never seen you out there bragging about yourself, or for a lack of a better word, bragging. But other than that, I haven't even seen you market yourself, or kind of going out there, and most especially in today's world, it's all about how you put yourself out there. How would people get to know who you are? So I've never seen that coming from you, but I've heard stories. I've heard people being healed because of you. So tell us more about how that comes about. How do people find you?
I always say, this work I'm doing, it's his work. He's shown me the path. He's asked me to do this, so I'm doing this completely from that. And I told him the day I started it is like, I don't know how to market myself. You send me the people who need me. So I also have people who come to me, a word of mouth, or I just say, he just sends me, they connect and they feel she's the one who can help us. And they come to me with that conviction. We've tried everything, and help us, we don't know what else to do. And when they come with that faith in me, whatever I do, it just shifts them.
And what gives you the most joy?
You can call it joy, or sometimes it's weird you call that. when somebody feels better,
Yeah.
that's the biggest gift, and it's in the heart. I feel it in my heart. And you would call it weird, because sometimes, like, at one time I had somebody come and he had cancer. Doctor gave him a month because that was his second time coming around, and they couldn't do the surgery because it was in his head. And the doctor said, only a month, call your family. If we go in there, it could just hurt your brain. And I worked on him, and he's still living to this date, and it's all gone. And
Wow.
he is, not just a month. And he left. He felt better. He felt happy and left. I sat there, cried for an hour. Because for me, it was a moment where it hit me that I was able to save that one family, losing that one person in their life who was important to them. The whole family could have been shattered by losing that one person. So that was, I still. So for me, that is the most important part, is I can help a person, and I can help shift that family and not lose that love and faith.
So it's not just spiritual, it's emotional too, to some extent.
I would call it, I get emotional because I get into humbleness and gratefulness. I live now my life being that. So that's why I'm not able to brag, like you say that. I go out, I meet people, I just smile, and when I feel pain, I just go up to them and I help them.
So does it drain you as an individual?
No.
Not at all?
Not at all. I have my clients, or, they tell me, it's like, you can call Bhavna anytime and she'll be there. And they tell me, it's like, and they keep telling everybody, it's like, I don't know if she sleeps. You text her and you'll get the answer immediately.
Right away.
Or
right
you
away.
call her and she's there. Or if I'm not there, they will feel
So
my
people
light and my
depend on
energy.
you. People have seen the effect, and that's what true healing is.
Right.
They feel comfortable, they feel comforted, and they have no fear when they talk to you, and they open up, and they are able to receive with an open heart and an open mind, I guess. Wow. So I have seen sometimes, the cliche on Facebook, of course, that I have energy coming and tell me who wants it, and then there's like, hundreds of people wanting that energy. So elaborate a little bit about that. How does that work, and what exactly is happening when that post comes up?
So I am very much, like I said, very much divinely connected. And there's like two kinds of energies in the universe, which is, one is the negative and the positive. And I'm very much into the positive, or the divine, the creator's energy. So when I feel energy, and my teacher is the divine, the God, whoever you want to call it, and anybody in that phase. So it could be angels, it could be ascended masters, it could be, beings in that, or the lights, whoever that is, or it could be God, goddesses, however you want to characterize, or hierarchy wise, whatever you want to say it. But I'm connected to all of them. So when I feel there's something and there's a change in the energy, and they want to give me, because there's some shift is going to happen, so I receive a lot. And then as much as I need, I receive it. And then I'm a giver. So anybody who's a giver knows that it's like, you take, you receive, and then you give it forward, and you give it forward, and you give it forward. So I'm here all about giving. So when I'm here to give and I receive, I always love to give forward. I feel that's what it is all about. When you give, then you receive more. And
that's such a beautiful concept. That works for everything, right?
Exactly. And that's what I do, is like, whenever I receive from the divine, I give it forward, because this is not something I'm asking the divine to, hey, I'll pay you this much, give me that.
Yeah.
So when I'm receiving this for free, I would love for people to receive it. And it could help them in any way. Like, I had people post and messaged me afterwards. The moment we said yes, we already started to feel the energy coming in. Because then I just become like a conduit. And I'm, holding that energy for anybody who wants it. The moment you say yes, it's like a channel, like you tuned into that radio station and you start to listen to that music. So that's what happens, and you start to receive. So you could use that for anything going on in your life, whether it's for physical pain, whether it's for just, okay, I want to ground myself, whether it's for anything, mentally you're going through something or some shifts, or you want to just relax. So people take it for anything, and that's why you can see all yes, please, yes.
Yes, that's what we see. So that tells me that it works from a distance as well.
Yes. I have clients all over the world, you name it, Australia, India, Europe, within the US, anywhere in the world.
And you have a center in Shrewsbury. So
That's right.
tell us more about that center. What are the programs, or what are the different ways people can get engaged in the center?
Right. So my center is, like God said, it's a sacred space where people come in and they will feel the divine energy there, because I have brought that energy down there. That's my unique gift from the divine, that I can create that. So when they come in, and then there are other practitioners, therapists who offer different things: massages, counseling, Reiki, card readings, holistic health coach. I have a personal trainer. So all different kinds of people with the same mindsets to do different thing. Ayurveda to help nutritionists. Then we have
You have classes
we
that
have
people can
we
join?
have classes.
Is that,
We
okay.
have I do meditations as well.
Okay.
Weekly meditations. Very interesting thing about meditation. I never did meditation in my life, and I haven't learned anything.
You're talking to another one who doesn't.
So, and I was in 2010 asked by God to, Bhavna, start a group and tell people, let's meditate. And I was like, but I don't know how to meditate, God. He's like, just do it. I said, okay. So I told everybody who came to me, I'll start a meditation on Tuesday. Please come at 6 o'clock. And everybody came. So I had a couple of people there. And I'm like, now to the point where I'm very organized, and I like things to be like, what am I going to do and how am I going to... And now I'm like, I don't have anything. I am like the most disorganized person. So I'm like, what am I doing? And now, God, it's 6 o'clock. What am I doing? I don't know what to do. He said, just open your mouth. And I did. And that day and today, every week I have the meditation. I've not just repeated one. They just flow through me. I'm a conduit. So I call it divine healing meditation. People have come in my meditation. They have met their soulmates. They have won lotteries. They have, with chronic pains and stresses, they've released all that and felt so much better. And it shifted their life.
That's amazing. That is amazing. So it's the power of healing, the power of energy, the power of positivity, I think.
Exactly.
Of most of all, which you're utilizing. And like you said, you've become a conduit and you're giving it to anybody who's willing to come with an open heart to receive it. There's multiple ways you're doing it. You have classes, you have sessions, you have private sessions, you have group sessions.
And I
you
do
have
workshops
retreats,
and retreats.
you have workshops, you have
That's
a lot
right.
going on. So
That's right.
Anybody who's willing to, who is going through a low time or any time in their lives, it's a great time to come in contact with you and feel that energy. And somebody who's so willing to give, I think it's been such a beautiful time, just talking to you, Bhavna. Thank you so much for coming to the studio and sharing all this with us.
Thank you very much, Gauri. I appreciate it.
Welcome to Foundations TV, everybody. We are here today at Bhavna's Wellness Center, and there is a wonderful workshop going on. And we have with us one of the presenter, Kyle. And welcome to Foundations TV.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I presented today at Wellness Day with Bhavna's Wellness Center. And I've been coming there actually for 3 years. And every wellness day that she does is just so amazing. And it just is interesting how you always have something new to experience and to heal and to clear. And today has been a powerful day. Today, what I did is I did a evolutionary meditation, which is a guided meditation involving tapping, and we actually got to experience our no self, the part of ourselves that's beyond the beyond. And it was a very powerful place. We went to the Divine Mother in the stillness of pure being, and everyone felt very peaceful and very calm and very at one with each other. So I do a spiritual ceremony here at the Wellness Center, and I do Native American ceremony, and I do the Oneness Blessing, as well as this evolutionary meditation. And what I try to do is, through ceremony, bring healing. And so my focus is to heal the spirit, and all healing happens from there. And I'm also an energy healer, and I do that here at the center as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have with us Cindy, who has been attending the workshop here today at Bhavna's Wellness Center, and she has something to share with us. How has your experience been?
Every time I come, it's a new experience. Like Kai was just on, her particular modality brings me to a new level of experiencing the inner me. And I've been coming to Bhavna for about 5 years now, and she's helped me clear a lot of blockages, and I've developed a lot more confidence in myself.
We have Joel here with us, and he is also one of the attendees at the Bhavna's Wellness Center workshop today. So welcome to Foundations TV, and do share with us how your experience has been.
Well, today's been a very full day. We're doing a lot of spiritual growth. We walked in a labyrinth. We've chanted. Yesterday I went to Kai's spirit horse ceremony, and it's a beautiful pipe ceremony that's authentic from the Lakota. She's gone and studied with them, and it's amazing to come here in Shrewsbury and be able to witness and be a part of this. It was included drumming and chanting, beautiful songs, authentic, and everything today has been very powerful. And going day to day, growing and nourishing our spirit is what happens here. So.
And we have with us Javi, who has been coming to Bhavna's Wellness Center for quite a while, and I'm sure he has some good things to say about the center as well. So how's your experience been?
It's been enlightening. I've known Bhavna for quite a while. In fact, she's made me a healer, and my whole life has changed because of that. I went to Iraq, came back one person, she brought me back a better person. So everything I've had experience with Bhavna has been very well taken, and I'm very appreciative to have her. She's a very knowledge healer.
Wonderful. And are you attending today's workshop as well?
Yes, today was very powerful. I received a lot of energy, and it was very nice. I'm very happy I'm here.
We have Karen here with us, who is leading some activities as well as attending today's workshop. So welcome to Foundations TV, Karen, and do share your experiences with us.
Thanks. Today's been wonderful. We started off with yoga today with Becky, which was wonderful, and the sound meditation with Linda. Sound meditation is a great meditation of multi-sensory meditation, which has been really great, very different. And then we did the labyrinth. I led everybody through creating their own labyrinth, finger labyrinth on paper, and then also we went and walked the labyrinth and cleared some blockages and got some energy in, which was really powerful. And then the evolutionary meditation with Kai is always an amazing experience. Always brings you to a different place, getting new information from the higher self. And really great. Now, next I'm going to do chanting. I do Shakti meditation chanting, so we're going to do that next. And it's always really great. Always leave a better person and more relaxed here at Bhavna's. Thank you.
That's wonderful to hear. We do feel that energy here today, and thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. We have Nancy here with us, and Nancy, how's your experience been?
Oh, it's been absolutely amazing. I feel so de-stressed. I feel relaxed. I feel calm. It's been an incredible experience so far, and it's not over yet.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part was probably learning how to draw the labyrinth and then walking on the labyrinth and releasing releasing blockages. So it was a great experience.
So, Nancy, I believe you're part of the Wellness Center as well. So, what is your role here?
Well, I help everybody with nutrition to help them have healthy cells for digestion, detox, and weight loss. And we have a 14-day weight loss and detox program here at Bhavna's Wellness Group. And it's great. People can lose weight, feel great, have more energy.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, see, even I didn't know about it.
Yeah, everybody loves it. It's great.
We have Yvonne here with us. And Yvonne, I hear you've been part of multiple programs with the Bhavna's Wellness Center. So tell us about that.
I have. I've gone on the India retreat twice. I'm heading to Scotland with Bhavna in July, just a few weeks from now. I'm so excited. Bhavna has so many wonderful things to offer, and you seem to be called to just what you need all the time, whether it's a massage or meditations. And one of my favorite things to do is to come to Tuesday night meditation, and they're always very powerful. And Bhavna never knows what's going to happen until we get here, and it's always exactly what I need to help me through many difficult things in my life, whether it's something emotional or work-related issue or being a mother, having children, those sort of things. Bhavna is able to help us with so many things, and lots of wonderful practitioners here at the Wellness Center as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell us more about the India retreat. Now that's gotten me a little more curious.
Oh, it's wonderful. We go for a week in February every year, and there's another one coming up this February 15th, and we go to a different part of India. And while we're there, her parents join us, which is wonderful, and we get a guided tour of different temples and spiritual places, lots of different churches. We meditate, we do yoga on the beach, and drumming ceremonies, and we connect with nature and with the people of India, and I've come back a different person every time. It's wonderful. I really highly recommend it.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.